Are you plain bored of woodworking? Get excited again with Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit. Fisheye's Sandpaper Kit comes with everything you see here. Just pick your paper, spread the glue, and shake on the sand. Voila! Beautiful handcrafted sandpaper. And if you act now, we'll include candy sprinkles absolutely free. What better way to say I love you than with a gift of sandpaper? Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit is just $19.99 wherever crappy gifts are sold.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the hour before Thursday Night Live. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll be putting a link to the doobly-doo here pretty soon. In the meantime, let me introduce my co-host, Jim Boshart.
Hi.
How do I get rid of this thing?
That's a pretty boisterous crowd you've got there, Gary.
Yeah, so how's it going this week, Jim?
Well, just trying to live up to all the rumors on the bathroom wall,
You got your number up there, eh? Which reminds me, I have something here that I wanted to show everybody. Uncle Extra Medium now has a channel.
Woohoo!
And woohoo! We'll throw that up again later when people are actually watching. Oh, and there's Ron from Ron Lockwood, RL Drone Photography. Yeah. Okay. And Andy's here, and Drone Rob, and Lee from Yellow Rose Drones, and Jerry Bauer, and people are starting to stream in. They were lined up around the block there, but I guess it got kind of miserable outside and they all left. But
the security guards were out there in full force, were they?
Yeah. whacking them with the baton, eh?
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole. I'm going to, let me just figure this out. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to post in the chat. I'm posting in the chat a link to StreamYard. Oh, man, let me do this right.
Come on down. You're the next contestant.
Yeah, if you want to come on and wish people a Merry Christmas, by all means, be our guest. We'll be bringing people in one at a time. It won't be like a great big, everybody talking over everybody thing. But yeah, feel free to chime in and give us a hand here, and we'll spread some joy at Christmas. And just change the ticker there. Oh, look, we got somebody.
Who?
Andy, Smeghead.
Hello.
Hey.
I was saying hello to you. You're live on YouTube.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening, guys.
So how's things working at work?
Not so bad. Not so bad. I've just got back to the car park. There's my horse. Just there.
Oh, geez, hey, the door's on the wrong side. How are people supposed to get in?
Yeah, and the steering wheel as well. That's on the wrong side as well, but nothing we can do about that. It's on the right side for us.
Holy moly. You gonna wreck it?
And this bus is also named after Jim. Back in, I don't know whether you can see this. There we go.
Oh,
King Long. Apparently, that's what his wife calls him.
No, not me.
Oh boy! And there's Chris from Sunrise Water Media has joined us too. So,
hey, Chris.
Hello.
Now I saw you in the chat on Ken Herron's chat earlier today. You were saying you were driving the bus.
Yeah.
And I posted there, don't be screaming if Andy goes off the road, because it makes him nervous when you scream while he's texting.
Yeah, no, I'm only listening while I'm driving.
Yeah, that's the official word, right?
Yeah. No, he's right. I've got my flap closed like that. So.
Oh, very good. All ready?
So it's not tempting.
All ready for Christmas?
No, I haven't even got the tree up. No decorations or anything. I'm going to do it. I've got tonight to do night shift and tomorrow night, and then I'm going to do it on the Saturday afternoon. I'm going to put them up because the missus keeps banging on. Oh, when are we going to get decorations up on the tree? It's not Christmassy.
What, are Katie's arms painted on? She can do it.
She did it last year because I wasn't here to do it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Eh? You were in Guernsey.
I was on the rock.
Guernsey back
living the high life.
Yeah, finishing my sentence.
Kind of nice to be home, though, isn't it, for Christmas?
Oh yeah, definitely. And Guernsey has gone from being the only place in the British Isles last year with no cases of coronavirus to being the biggest hotspot of coronavirus in the British Isles. It's the top COVID hotspot now. Yeah, it's got more cases than anywhere else per capita.
Yeah, that's sad. That's tough. Yeah.
So I left at the right time.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. So you got a couple more shifts, and then what? Are you off through Christmas, or are you right back at it?
I finish on Christmas Eve at 6 a.m. and then I'm off until the 28th. Do a couple more night shifts, then off for New Year as well. So big party planned.
Very good. Good stuff. Yeah, that's all right. You got any live streams coming up or anything special on the YouTubes?
With me working so many hours at the moment, I'm trying to get the hours in because at the moment I'm not paying income tax. No, it's perfectly above board because I came back to the UK halfway through the tax year. I haven't earned enough yet
Could you imagine?
But you had
No
to
money
pay
for
all
the
your-
tax man.
You had to pay all your taxes to Guernsey then.
I'm expecting a tax rebate from them. They owe me
Jeez.
tax. I got one last time I left there. So, yeah.
Oh, good
Could you
stuff.
imagine if
Yeah,
they
yeah.
worked that
So we
way?
shall see. But as far as the channel goes, when I can get out and make some more content, I'll be uploading. So keep an eye out. Subscribe, hit the bell, ding dong, all that.
Good stuff. Yeah, yeah. So
We're
Yeah,
gonna have
so
to get
what-
somebody else on now anyway, because I'm due out in 3 minutes. So
okay.
I've got to
got
go.
you.
It's only a quick visit. So I will see you chaps later. Have a good
Thanks for
show.
stopping by.
I'll be listening. I promise.
All right. Okay. Good stuff.
Your time
There you
is up.
Goodbye. Well, I'm going to post that back in there again, just in case somebody missed it the first go around. And what did I just do? God damn. I'm useless at this internet stuff. There we go. Interwebs. On the interwebs there, on the book face and whatnot. Yeah, so yeah, I just posted the link again if you care to join us and share your Christmas cheer like Andy just did. NB drones. Oh, NB, is that New Brunswick?
That could be, or nobody.
Yeah, well, he's a moderator on the channel, so he just got switched over.
Switched over.
Hi NB at NB drones. Boy, New Brunswick or New Britain or nice New Bedford. New Bedford drones. Oh, who knew?
Well, we knew it was new.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we thought New England was northeast, but I haven't seen Barry in the chat yet. But yeah, feel free to join us if you like. And you got everything all set up for Christmas there, Jim?
Well, it's not the 24th yet, so I still have time to get some gifts. A little bit of decorations have gone up, and we tried to attempt some photos with Santa for the little muffins last night.
Okay.
So we'll be able to get that edited and pop a couple of pictures up there with Benny and Emma on Santa's lap.
Oh, that's cool. That's really good.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
Yeah. Oh, Rob Camarda is here.
Stephen Drones.
Stephen Drones. Yeah, we're getting a following here. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
20 people watching. Yeah, so don't be shy. There's a link there in the chat. You can scroll up to, or I can post it again. And
We'd love to chat with you.
yeah. We're just kind of sharing our little Christmas greetings. Look who we've got now, all the way from Colorado. Are you in Colorado now?
Wyoming.
Geography kills me. How you doing, Ron?
Good, guys. How are you doing?
Oh
Good,
dear!
good.
Look! Oh dear! Look
Nice.
at that.
Oh dear. Yes.
I heard about you coming home to deer sleeping on the front porch. That was kind of
I
interesting.
know. It scared the snot out of me. Because my garage is, I don't know, like 15 yards down below the house, and you walk down a little sidewalk, and I come home. It was 9:30 at night. I mean, granted, I'm in a pretty secluded place, but I'm walking up the walk, and I see movement. There's just enough moonlight out. I'm like, oh crap! First thing typical Wyoming person, you reach for a
Holster that
pistol.
weapon, son.
Yep. But yeah, the funny thing was they get up and kind of ran away, not far. And I'm like, okay. So I went in the house. 3 minutes later, they're back. And if you look at my Facebook page, I was hand feeding them today.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, what a bunch of little trespassers and moochers. No, it's kind of cool.
That would be awesome.
If they
Yeah.
keep hanging around long enough, they'll be feeding you, right?
Mm-hmm. There's a method to my madness. One was thinking like Jim.
Oh man.
Fish out of a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got snow there?
We have just a couple inches. It's not much. I'm actually hoping and praying that we get nothing between now and next Thursday morning, because I will get off work Wednesday. I'll come home. I have a gift to give my very good friend here, and please, I hope I can get it done. It's a wood project, and I'm taking it to work with me. Hopefully, I'll get it done. But Thursday morning, I'm just packing a bag and heading for the mountains. So
Good stuff.
So hopefully, Christmas morning I'll be in Yellowstone or the Grand Tetons, Glacier, Tetons National Park, somewhere in that area. I found out that December and January are a real hot month for Jackson Hole. The elk and the moose, like, hey, let's go to town. And they all come down off the mountain and they come into
Really?
town. Yeah, they're
That's
like all over town.
That's in Wyoming, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Yeah, big ski town.
Yeah.
So have gun, bear spray, drone, and cameras will travel. So I'm taking all the above, not necessarily in that order.
If I ever grow up, Ron, I want to be just like you.
Okay. There's consequences to that sometimes.
They say if you're in Canada, we don't carry arms unless we're hunting, right? But they say if you're out in the bush and you've got, you should have with you a stick with bells on it to make some noise.
Mm-hmm.
And that, and that's pretty much all you need, right?
Right. Well, no. There's a standing joke. If you're out in the woods, and with that being said, they say to, carry pepper spray and bring bells, and that'll scare the grizzly bears away, or the black bears too. But if you go out in the woods and if you see bear poop out there, how do you distinguish the difference between a black bear poop and a grizzly bear poop? And
the brown bear poop smells like blueberries.
No, the black bear looks like bear poop, and the grizzly bear looks like bear poop, but it smells like pepper spray and has little bells in it.
Oh, that was good. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. So you've got your Christmas all planned out. You don't do, if you're going away like that, you don't do all the Christmas lights on the cabin and stuff like that, eh?
No, my neighbor, he's a county sheriff, and I went out the other night, and he goes all out. I mean, all out. He has a good piece of property, and it had to take him days to light up his whole house, and he has trees and all these blow up Grinches and snowmen and everything. And then he has it synchronized to a local radio station that plays music.
Wow.
And yeah, the lights and all the little animals and things blink and jump up and down. And so I went out there the other night, and thank God I told him. I said, I'm going to come out with a drone. He goes, I'm glad you told you. It's a good thing you did. I would have shot the damn thing down.
And he's a sheriff.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how they are here in Wyoming.
Wow.
They don't like it, they shoot it.
Wow. Jeez. Michael Tate has joined us for the first time. I just made him a moderator too, so he'll show up blue, so we can always tell who's new, because if their name is Gray, they're new, and we immediately welcome them into the family, you know. And that's probably not the right way to do it, is to make everybody a moderator. But hey,
But remember what you said at the beginning? It's your show. You can do whatever the hell
I
you
could
want.
do what I like. Yeah.
No, the hell you want.
Yes, there is freedom of speech, but not here. If I don't like it, you're gone.
But what about you guys? Y'all ready for Christmas, and you have big families? And
Well, I've got my grandkids now. We've got a kind of a difficult situation. My son just got back from Iraq in August, and his wife left him last month. So,
oh shoot,
yeah. So she's got the kids. So I think they're gonna come with my son on Boxing Day or something like that. We'll make some kind of an arrangement and get everybody together. It's about a 4-hour drive for them, but they'll come and spend the night and a couple of days maybe, and then head back. But yeah, all the decorations are up. We got 2 Christmas trees, and I've got Christmas lights over here next to the Wall of Fame. And yeah, so it's we're into it. And I tell you, my wife and my daughter have been making Christmas cookies, so I'm going to be about 300 pounds by New Year's. It's it's a continuous pig fest,
That's not a bad thing. You're allowed to do that.
Yeah. I'll work it off by spring. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll figure it out. So are you going to be flying in Yellowstone or on your journeys?
On the edges, yeah. There's a couple places I like to fly. I'm actually starting out. I got to plan my route this weekend. If you picture where I'm at, I'm actually on the eastern side of Wyoming, and I'll follow the Interstate 90. Excuse me. Goes pretty much across the state and for good ways. And I'll end up I think what I'm going to do is go into a little small town called Sheridan, Wyoming. And it's also part of the Bighorn Mountains. You can either go into the Bighorns through Buffalo or Sheridan. Sheridan is on the western side, and both have their indistinct beauties and differences. Same mountain range, but they're both different. But what I think I'm going to do, which will be smart, is go in through Sheridan, and then I can go up into Billings, Montana. From Billings, I get on Interstate 94, and I take that to a little town called Livingston, Montana. And then from there, it's like 20 miles to the north gate of Yellowstone.
Okay.
In a small town called Gardner. Right there at Gardner, you're, I think, half or 3/4 of a mile from the north gate of Yellowstone. I just love that area so much because I have a lot of history there and spent a lot of time there. I've got a couple connections in that area. I met a guy. If you look up a lot of the old documentaries and shows about Yellowstone, look up a gentleman by the name of Bob Landis. I met him 2 years ago. He had a camera that would make every single one of us drool. The lens alone on this video camera, apparently one guy told me, was like $75,000. Just the lens. Yeah.
Wow.
But this group of people, they're all photographers. They're all local. They live local. The one guy told me, he said, we actually have more money in our camera equipment than we do in our houses. I'm like,
Wow.
okay. You must have some damn nice houses. You got some damn nice photo equipment.
For sure, eh?
Yeah.
So he's going to give you some pointers when you go up there?
Well, I met him 2 years ago, and there's a video on my YouTube channel called Early Spring in Yellowstone. and that's the year I met him. I sat there with him for 2 days, and what happens is and I'm going to go back and check this out. There's a plateau, what they call a plateau, and it's usually in the spring this happens, but there's the main road comes up, and then right, I don't know, 20 yards down, it flattens out, and the water it's kind of a marshy area for like 200 yards. Then it goes up a big, big hill. But right in that marshy area, for whatever stupid reason, is a migration route for bison.
Wow.
They leave, they go back and forth from what they call the Lamar Valley, which is on the northeast corner of Yellowstone, back to Gardner. And then in the spring, they go from Gardner, try to go back to the Lamar Valley. Well, the problem they encounter is that marshy area freezes over. And in the spring, that obviously the ice gets weak and they fall through and they drown.
Ugh.
Well, I missed by 4 days last year. I was there 4 days too late. They had 6 grizzly on 4 different bison that had fallen through the ice, just having a feed fest. It was like Thanksgiving. They were having but apparently there was like 200 photographers standing along the road just filming,
So they got that on camera.
Yeah. But yeah, I was there with Bob 2 years ago when I met him and a few other people. And he told me about the grizzly. I just missed him. He just left. I stood there all day. He said, I'll probably be back. Never came back. He said, Ron, come back here 5:30 tomorrow morning. Okay. I come back at 5:30 the next morning, and at 5:35, that grizzly showed up. And I got footage of him on that video. But he showed me just footage that he just goes out now just for fun. I don't know whether he still sells some of his footage, but he had 12 wolves that were running down an elk, and the closeness, the sharpness, the stability of the video footage was just phenomenal. But sadly, I met a guy there 2 years ago. Pardon me. He was 40-ish, nice guy. Matter of fact, when I was sitting there waiting for that grizzly all day long, I went and sat in my truck, and I'm sitting there and I dozed off and I fell asleep. Well, at some point he came up and he banged on my window. He's like, Ron, hurry up, get out. I got out, and here there were 2 bald eagles right directly behind me. It was the most amazing shot, and I got it. In April of this year, I was in the Lamar Valley, and I was up where I know of where the 2 wolf dens are. That these 2 different packs of wolves go into these 2 different dens every year, and I ran into Bob, and I had asked where, Dan, I think his name Dan, where Dan had been. He goes, you didn't hear. I'm like, no. You didn't hear what happened yesterday? I'm like, no. He, very experienced woodsman, hiker, knew the area, carried a large pistol, carried bear spray, was on the western edge of Yellowstone, fishing, and was hiking back to his car and accidentally ran into a carcass that was there, and grizzly was right nearby and come up and just really, really tore him up pretty bad. He was able to get out. The bear finally left him alone. He was able to get out. They life flighted him to Idaho Falls, Idaho, which is a big trauma center. He died 2 days later. He had so much head damage, trauma. He suffered a stroke on the operating table, but they ended up killing that grizzly. The Fish and Wildlife, the Park Service, biologists all went out to the area where it happened. Same grizzly was there guarding that carcass, and come up after them. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, it was sad. Like I said, I met the guy, just the nicest guy. Oh my God, what a great photographer too. He showed me some of the stuff he had of wolves, of one of the most beautiful pictures of a red fox I've ever seen. He had this one red fox that was probably 2 to 3 feet in the air, getting ready to pounce down on a mouse in the snow. It was just, oh, it was.
Wow.
I mean, like I said, National Geographic stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
But it's sad that that happened to him. But
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
well, I hope
I've got somebody else waiting in the green room, so I might pop him up. Thanks so much for joining us, Ron.
Thank you guys, and Merry Christmas to you. And sorry, I get to be a chatty Cathy sometimes.
That's okay. That's okay.
I love it, Ron. I love hearing your stories.
Yeah.
Well, guys, take care. Have a nice holiday.
Okay. Thanks again. Wow, that was interesting.
Oh man, I love his story.
Stuff. Yeah. Look who we got. It's Don from Mudball Creative.
I was chatting. Hold on.
You're wearing your girlfriend's hat.
It's my wife's hat.
The ho ho ho.
Good stuff. How you doing, Don?
I'm doing good.
Looks like you're all cheered up for Christmas. Hold on.
What?
Let me get that. There we go. Oh,
All right.
there we go.
Now Jim's the only one left out.
Don't make me go get it.
You know what? These hats, they get really warm.
Surprisingly, they're great hats. They're silly looking, and everybody makes fun of them. But man, got a warm hat. Just grab one.
I told a story last week. I was in Walmart. This was a couple summers ago, middle of July, and I'm walking through Walmart, and I'm going by the toy department, and I see this ball come rolling out in the aisle. So I took the ball and I kicked it back down the aisle. A little girl down there, down at the other end, says, "Thank you, Santa." I wasn't even wearing the hat. I guess it's just the white beard that gets them,
You still have some color in that beard.
Yep. Well,
I told my wife the other day. She asked me if I was going to shave, and I had a little bit more stubble going on, and I said, "Well, yeah, I can't really do a Santa beard yet, so too much."
I didn't let it grow out so much, so
I can only let it grow out a certain amount. Keeps me awake at night when it starts to itch.
Yeah.
Oh, I see we've got some new people in the chat here. Dean from Miko Ghost Codger, Chris from Sunrise Water Media, Maddie from Maddie's Drone World has joined us.
Maddie!
If I've missed somebody, and Chuck from Covaction is in there. So yeah, so we're getting a crowd there. So you all ready for Christmas there, Don?
Well, sort of. I got a hat on. That's about it.
I saw you got a nice gift from Fisheye.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made it
He says
himself.
it was the deluxe edition. It had peanuts in it. So
Very good. If anybody in the chat has missed that, go to Mudball Creative and check out the Christmas video with Fisheye. It's good stuff, Yep. And make sure you support everybody that's in the chat. I see New England dronalist Annie Barry. He's broken 1,000 within his year goal. So
come on, Barry. You already did. Man, that was fast.
yeah.
It seems like yesterday he was just stating his goals and he hammered through it.
Yeah. Well, I hit 1,000. I hit 1,000 in February of 2020. In April, I hit 1,018. That was my high. By September of 2020, I was down to 999. And in September this year, I was down to 957. So
I have no idea what I'm at. I don't care.
no.
It's one of those things. It's like, I don't care.
Yeah. No, I had
heard that be something crazy. Somebody will tell me.
Yeah. It came up that I was getting close, and so I looked at it, and what was it here? I got something the other day from YouTube, which I thought was interesting. My 2020 in review. I've had 44,000 watch minutes, 7,600 views, 251 comments. So keep those comments coming because somebody's counting them for me.
Yep.
It was just kind of an interesting to see, how much engagement there is, 980 likes. So, we're doing something right. Now, the main thing I think with YouTube is to have fun with it.
Yeah.
At
least that's what I do.
Yeah, we're having fun.
I'm not a metric for success probably, but that's what I do.
Well, and you know what? If it makes somebody smile, it's worth your time, I think, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't mind dirty jokes, there's always Uncle Extra Medium.
Uncle Extra Medium. He gets raunchy. A little dirty.
He gets
Don, a little insight there. I think his first episode of the new year will have that joke that you lent him.
Good.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That was a pretty rough joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told that one at the lodge, and I was called a sick individual for several days.
Really?
They thought it was pretty rough.
Yeah, well, that's my middle name.
Yeah, so watch for that on Uncle Extra Medium. We don't have to share it here because we don't know who's watching.
Yeah.
I had to restrict the last week's stream to over 18 because we revealed that maybe Santa Claus wasn't real.
That's not true.
No, of course it's not true.
That is not true.
No. The fact that Mudball gave you, or not Mudball, that Fisheye gave you a gift that wasn't made by Santa doesn't negate the Santa.
Nope. Santa needs help from everybody, so everybody help out Santa when you can. Give a gift when you can, but Santa's real.
Kindness is free. Give it freely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Johnny Drone Flyers joined us now in the chat too.
Yeah.
So, welcome, Johnny. Yeah. So you all ready for Christmas there, Don?
Yeah. I only buy one gift. That's for my wife. She buys everything else. So.
Yeah, my wife was saying the other day she's got 8 people to buy for. I've only got 1.
Yep.
And,
we used to always, brother-in-laws and stuff like that would look over and say, "What'd I get you?"
What did I get you? Yeah.
It was a big surprise.
Yeah.
And last week we did a big food drive and gathered some baskets up at the lodge. And this week we're going to be doing some shopping for some Christmas baskets and stuff like that. So getting some charity work in. That's good.
That's good. Yeah. It's always good to give where you can.
It's not good on the back muscles.
No.
A can drive is horrible. I was the youngest and skinniest, and that's relative. So since I was the youngest and skinniest, I was in the back of the truck.
For me, the easiest way to give is email money transfer, and that usually goes a long way.
That's always good.
Yeah.
That's appreciated too.
Yeah. I have a channel that I subscribe to that I'll give money to this year, and he's a guy who does what he calls the Purple Heart Project, where he brings in combat wounded veterans and teaches them woodworking and it's all hand tool stuff, right? So you're not gonna chop off a finger. But he teaches hand tool woodworking as a treatment for PTSD. And what he does is he brings all these people to his shop, pays their airfare, pays their hotels, feeds them for a week, and then sends them home with a couple $1,000s worth of tools. So just an awesome, and he gets his whole family involved. This guy's got 10 kids. Everybody.
And what's the name of that channel?
It's robcosman.com. And Rob Cosman is the channel on YouTube. And he goes on every second Saturday. And what he does is he has a draw every week. And for every $1,000 in donations that he gets on his, this guy gets 600-800 viewers a week. He for every $1,000 in donations, he gives away a prize, and it's like he gives away sweatshirts and T-shirts and tools and all manner of stuff. And just a really kind gentleman, and I'm happy to support him any way I can.
A worthwhile cause for that.
Yeah.
Any good cause like that is something to.
Yeah. Now my son's in the military, and I hope he never has to use those kinds of resources.
Now, Gary, I will say, just because it's hand tools doesn't mean you can't cut off a finger. You just have to be more determined.
Yes, absolutely.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. I use both. I use hand tools and power tools, but
I always love watching those. I get on those channels all the time where they do restorations and stuff like that. And those are great channels. If you're up late at night and you can't sleep, put one of those on. And it's not because they're boring. It's just because they're so relaxing, and you just kind of watch the process, and pretty soon you're out.
Yeah. No, this guy he's really good at teaching. He's a really good teacher. The stuff he makes is artwork. It's incredible. He made a desk that had a little pop out on the side, but he made the drawer that was in the front so precise that when you close the drawer, the air pressure from closing the drawer popped out the drawer on the side. And there was a little switch in the bottom to disable it, right?
Wow.
Yeah, like he can make a drawer that's actually a piston for making something else happen. It's mind-boggling to see this guy fit something within a few thousandths of an inch.
I'm happy. In my last house, I put up a wall, and I noticed when I moved out that it was crooked at the top. The entire wall was slanted because I measured to the center of the 2x4 on the footer and to the edge on the header. Lived there for a decade with that wall in there. It wasn't until I moved out that I was looking down with the house empty, and I could see a slight slant in the wall.
Not your problem anymore.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I always wondered why the pictures didn't hang on that wall right.
There we go. There's my woodworking project. It's a cat.
You need this. I know you don't fly during the winter. This winter, you need to make an episode where you show making that.
Oh yeah, I could make. Well, the thing is, I got to find a piece of wood with the right knot and the right
with knot hole. But that'd be a great episode, and it'd be a wonderful thumbnail.
My cousin is a veterinarian, and in his office, he has a series of pictures on the wall on how to draw the cat going home. Right, so it's a very simple drawing, and it's something that in our family history, everybody has learned to draw a cat going home. That was something my grandfather taught us, and everybody in the family has the cat going home tattoo. So
now, Gary, this is your chance to pass on your grandfather's cat going home to the world. Make that video. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do.
Wouldn't it be great to just see one of those out in the wild that you didn't know that happened, and just see it out there being made?
Somebody out there making it, or making a video on how to do the cat. Make
the cat going home viral.
Yeah.
Have school children across the world drawing the cat going home and getting in trouble in class. That'd be wonderful.
You got to get fish eye in there somewhere.
It's it goes to my heritage. I mean, that's the Swede in me, you know, like it was the same joke over and over and over again that, you know, that all of my cousins have learned that same drawing, you know, the cat going home. And I remember my grandmother always had the same joke that she would tell over and over again. And it's hard to hear it from your grandmother, but I probably told this before, but she said, I went to the doctor and he asked me if I'd ever been bedridden. And she said, plenty of times and twice in a canoe. This is, you're hearing this from this old Swedish grandma in the Swedish accent, eh?
Yes, you have told it. You've told it a couple times on your channel, and I still laugh. It is that delivery.
It's so stupid, eh? And twice in that canoe. Yeah, sure. Down to the fjord to feed the crew. Yeah, no, good times. So you've got all your Christmas shopping done for the one person in your life.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you get anything for Fisheye?
I got him a bottle of rum.
That's true. Yes, I know. I should have known that.
Yep.
Perfect.
It's gone.
He's going to need a bottle before Christmas.
We'll say Fisheye drank it.
That's a wet sock for sure.
He's gone on vacation with me a couple times on accident because I thought I was just grabbing a pair of socks and he was just having fun time.
Open up your suitcase. How the hell did you get in here?
Stowaway.
He says,
Oh my God.
I'm not finished yet.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
Oh, I'm crying.
Maybe I do need to do a video vacation with Fisheye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have him pop out of a suitcase.
Oh, and John has joined us from Unlimited Vertical too. So it seems like everybody that's on the wall has been here today.
Does Fisheye have a passport? Can he come up to Ontario?
Yeah, they got things opened up.
Yeah, we're Akirasho.
Yeah, he's somebody else's child.
Yeah, so he's now a moderator too. We see Akirasho in the show with those guys on Wednesday and Sunday, and I see him in Ken Heron's chat, so plunked him in as a moderator. Yeah, he says he's somebody else's child. His mom never had sex.
That's something you don't want to picture.
Oh Jesus, no.
It's something we all have to accept the fact that it happened, but we don't have to visualize it.
No. Well, you know, when I was a kid, my parents used to send me to church with the neighbors every Sunday. And I come back after church service, and they were all very happy. You know, we know it was to get Gary out of the house for a couple hours. You know,
they were calm, relaxed. Felt like the pressure was off for the entire week. Yeah.
That's why little Shart just watched every episode of Barney.
We got to do what we can to keep our kids busy, right? Yeah.
That's horrible. I love you. You love me. Go away so I can have fun with mommy.
He's not in the chat, is he?
True enough, eh? No, little Shart's not in the chat, I don't think.
Okay.
Nope, I don't see him.
Oh, Jim's gone fuzzy on us.
Again?
I was expecting to lose internet here today because I was watching Deep Sauna at 480p. I couldn't get a signal in this wind. We've had some record-setting temperatures here in Canada in the last couple of days. It's been 17 Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit? Like 65, 68, something like that. So
I hope you're not asking me.
He's a puppeteer, not a mathematician.
hey Siri, what's 17 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
Why am I fuzzy?
17 degrees Celsius is 62.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
62. Yeah. So that's
Well,
pretty
it felt like spring here the other day, and we had horrible winds come through the Midwest yesterday.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I know a lot of. Well, we had the storms come through last weekend that went down through southern.
Yeah, devastating in
Yes.
Kentucky, eh?
That was crazy, and part of me is like awesome because I'm from right around Joplin, and Joplin, Missouri got hit by EF5 like 10 years ago, and now this is the next big one. It's been a while, but
it was the misery in Missouri.
yeah, I feel for the people down there, but
Man, it looked like a bomb. Just everything.
hopefully they come together. That's one thing that happened in Joplin is that it wasn't really waiting for the federal government to come in and help out. It was everybody in surrounding areas just immediately came into town and just started handing out whatever that help they could give.
Yeah.
And that did a lot more than what federal resources did.
Well,
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, you know what? There is good in the world, and like I say, there's the banner. It says kindness is free. Give it freely, you know, and that's I think that's what happens in a good world, in a perfect place. You know, people share, and
Well,
yeah,
I used to listen to the magician Penn Jillette. He had a podcast, and I used to listen to it a lot. I think he still has it, but one of the things he always said was most people are good people. If you run into and pick a random person in a restaurant and say, here are my keys, here's my address, can you please mail these to me? I have to go and do this. They'll take care of you.
yeah,
But it's individuals that you don't know, that those random individuals that are bad, that you give everybody a bad name. But if you pick a random person out of a crowd, that person's going to be a good person. There's more good in the world. It's just the bad news gets press.
yeah. And I think if you approach somebody with kindness, and are polite, then you'll get that back, right?
Screw you, Gary.
Yeah.
I had to. I'm sorry. That was a fisheye line, but it had to come out of me.
It was a good one, though.
Everybody at work knows not to approach me with a question, except for the new people.
Oh, and they get it, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, we used to prank all of the new people where I worked. You know, they were sent for the paper stretcher or the.
When I used to work fast food, I had a broom handle with paperclip taped to the end of it, and I would make the new person go out and pick rocks out of the crack in the sidewalk.
Nice.
That was our special rock picker tool.
Nice. Good stuff. Squeaky wheel syndrome. Yeah. 76 kilometer an hour winds where our drone will fly. Now we had 90 kilometer an hour winds here, which sounds like a lot, but it's only 55. But that was pretty good wind, you know. And when I flew on the weekend, I flew on Sunday, and it was 50 kilometer an hour winds, which is 30 miles an hour, and I was getting all kinds of warnings from the drone. But go lower, do this, can't make a return to home from here, and blah blah blah. And I've got a mission I got to fly, right? So I just kept flying it, and I made it back. you know.
That's one of those warning signals they tell you about when you take your test there, Gary.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's bravado or something like that.
Bravado, yes.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, there was nobody around. I was able to, if I had to, I would be able to trudge through the mud and the field and whatever and retrieve the drone. So it wasn't going to cause any damage. The only damage was going to be to the drone. So
Okay.
go for it. I mean, it was a paid job, so you got to do what you got to do. And it all worked out. You have to know the capabilities of the equipment that you got, right? And
Yes.
despite the fly app not being very accurate or giving you a good warning, it gives you all kinds of false warnings. And I made it back. No troubles, no worries, mate. We got her.
Apparently, you knew what you were doing.
Well, that's the secret. Is it wasn't bravado. It was crew resource management. I was the only crew
of one.
and my assistant, which was the fly app, was giving me false information, and so I just said no, I'm not doing it. So Max from Max Air 420 has just joined us as we're about to sign off. We've got 4 minutes left, and that hour went quick.
Yes.
So, yeah, then what was
Did you guys not get anybody else hopping in the green room?
we had Smeghead
Why not
was-
earlier? But I figured I'd be bumped off pretty soon.
Ron was in, and then you.
Well, time's up. You got to go.
Thanks for your patience in waiting, but no, we had a good show and everybody had some fun and pretty active chat. Art from Artco Drone Solutions joined us. This is part of the problem with coming on at 6 o'clock is it's only 3 o'clock on the West Coast, right? So we miss a fair bit of that audience, and we're midnight-ish in the UK when we start up. But
in Central Standard Time, people are driving home, so they have to listen in.
Yeah.
I forgot to give you a like. I just now clicked the button. Everybody in the chat, click that like button.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, 26 watching, 18 likes.
Yep, we can get that up.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
If
go.
you don't click the like button, Santa's not going to come to you.
Santa only comes when you click the like button.
Yep.
There you go.
If you don't click like, you're a bad child.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for joining us, Don. We're going to start playing the outro so we can get out of here by 7 o'clock. That'll give everybody a chance to tune into Mike's show at Night Train, or get a meal or a snack in and a drink and have a pee before Ken Herron comes on.
Awesome. Jim, Gary, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Don. Thanks so much for joining
Thanks
us.
for your show. I enjoy it every week.
Good stuff. Yeah, well, we enjoy doing it. So, and thanks for your support. And everybody, Mudball Creative, Fisheye. Fisheye is a sponsor. Fisheye's Sandpaper is a sponsor of our show. We show it twice, and if you stay tuned to the intro, you'll find out, 1, our sponsor's commercial, and 2, how many people watch the show. Mrs. Doubtful always comes on at the end and announces the count. So okay. With that, I'm gonna. You know what? I did it again. I didn't
queue it up.
I didn't queue up the outro. I'm an idiot.
At least you started a stream this time.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Okay, stop that. It's not ready. I'm not ready. Oh man. Okay, here we go. Share the screen. Let's get this rolling. Outro, share. All right. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Are you plain bored of woodworking? Get excited again with Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit. Fisheye's Sandpaper Kit comes with everything you see here. Just pick your paper, spread the glue, and shake on the sand. Voila! Beautiful handcrafted sandpaper. And if you act now, we'll include candy sprinkles absolutely free. What better way to say I love you than with a gift of sandpaper? Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit is just $19.99 wherever crappy gifts are sold.
Well, a special thanks to everybody that stuck around to the end of the show of the hour before TNL. All 2,417 of you.